Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea and I'm here with my third update for Musical Panning. This is a year-long project pan that was created by Mari from Patriot Makeup, and I will have her channel linked down below, as well as the list of prompts and the YouTube playlist that has all of these songs that she has picked out for this project. Basically, it spans the 1940s through the 2020s, and Mari has picked 3 songs from each decade and created a prompt to go with it. And then she's also said that we can bring in our own songs as well. I'm not going to do that until I finished all of her original prompts, which is gonna be a while. Nathaniel is not feeling well again. He's in a bad mood because he didn't sleep very well, so I'm going to do this as fast as I can, but you're probably going to hear him crying in the background, and I can't really do anything about it because he won't let me do anything about it. So let's just get through this, shall we? First, for the 1940s, I was working on I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire by the Ink Spots, and that prompt is a fiery item. And for that, I brought in my Threshold Red Mandarin and Guava candle. It has notes of raspberry and grapefruit. I don't know why the lid is like that, but as you can see, I have burned it. And yes, I know you're not supposed to drop the matches in there after you use them, but sometimes you just can't help it. This smells really good. This is definitely, this scent, even though it's got the raspberries and stuff, this is a very wintry scent to me with the citrus, but it is really good. And I've had it for a while, so I'm glad that I got a chance to actually use it up. So that one is rolling out. And then, as usual, I'll go through what I'm working on, and then I'll do my roll-ins at the end. Next, for the 1950s, I'm working on the prompt Blue Suede Shoes by Elvis, and the prompt for that is, of course, a blue item. I have my ColourPop Creme Gel Liner in the shade DTLA. It's just a dark navy liner that I've had for a really long time. Yeah, actually. My goal for this project is not to use it up, it's just to use it 15 times, and I have used it a total of 8. So I've got 7 more to go, so this should be rolling out next month. For the 1960s, Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater Revival, a nighttime item, and I have my Fleur & Bee Eyes Baby Eye Cream. I think it was last month. I did start using this in the morning too, this just because it was, eye creams take forever and I wanted it to be done like this year. So I've been using this morning and night, but you can see there's really not very much left. This will definitely be done for the next update. I have used this one 62 more times this past month, for a total of 112 times. So, yeah. Then for the 1970s, Wild World Cat Stevens, an item that makes you step out of your comfort zone. And I picked this lip gloss from Copacetic Cosmetics in the shade Craigdarroch Castle because it doesn't look too bad in the bottle, but when I swatched it out on my hand, it really has and I took the stopper out because I wasn't getting any product on the doe foot, and now there's too much product, so I just can't win. But it's got this gray undertone to it that I would not want to wear this on its own. I don't know, it's not even really showing up that well, but it's just got this undertone that kind of looks bruised. But it pairs really nicely over the lipstick I have in That's Expensive, which is very light and kind of peachy corally something or other. So this looks pretty good on top of a lipstick color like that. I've used My goal is 10 times if I didn't say that. I've used it 7, so I've only got 3 more to go, so this one will also be rolling out next month. I wanted to get my 10 uses this month. It didn't happen. Next, for the 1980s, is Pride and Joy by Stevie Ray Vaughan, and that's a product you're proud of. And I am working on this little like sample of the Balm blush in full swing, because this was the first blush that I ever hit pan on. I did have to repress it because I kept getting hard pan and it would just not go away. My goal is to finish this because, I mean, there's really not that much product in there. I'll have to find a screenshot of what it looked like last month, because probably not too much different, because I only used this 2 more times. So I've got a total of 6 uses on this. I feel like there's other blushes and other projects that are ending sooner that I'm kind of like prioritizing over this one. So I do try to get a couple uses on it per month, but it's not a priority yet. So that is obviously staying in for a while. Whoa, okay there. Then for the 1990s, we have Friday I'm in Love by The Cure, an item you have a love-hate relationship with. And for me, that is definitely liquid eyeshadows. So I brought in this Eloise Pure Gold liquid eyeshadow. It is extremely beautiful. I have it on the lighting. I don't know how well you'll be able to see because of the lighting in here right now, but it's on the outer portion of my eyes today. And this is freaking stunning. But it's like gold, but it's also, I don't know if you can pick out like those little silver sparkles as well. I mean, this is gold. This is more of like a really light copper to me, but you know, whatever. I have a love-hate relationship with liquid shadows, because if the formula is good, that's one thing, but you know, sometimes the formulas aren't good. But it's just like that extra finicky step sometimes that I don't always think about, so they kind of like languish in my collection, because even when I do have them in projects, I don't use them that much because my goal is to use it 10 times and I've only used it twice. So that might be in for a couple of months. We'll see. Next is the 2000s, and that song is So Fresh, So Clean by Outkast, an item that makes you feel put together. I feel put together when I have makeup on in general, but like if I have makeup on and then my brows aren't done, which never ever happens anymore, because even though I have pretty thick, full brows, like they can still use a little filling in. So for me, that item is brows, and I have this super old New York Color brow kit. I'll have, again, to grab a screenshot, but I mean, I think you'll see I've made substantial progress in this. This pan is so shiny, it's not really focusing, but I've just got this top part right here. Obviously my goal is to finish it. I have used it 24 times this past month. I've used it a total of 55 since bringing it in this project, and it already had pretty substantial pan when I brought it into this project. Like, brow powders last forever. So I don't know if it'll be done next month. There's a possibility it will, but if not next month, then definitely for June's update. So this is one I'm not worried about finishing. I will just be super happy when it is gone and I can finally get it out of my collection. Because honestly, I prefer brow powders over like paired with a clear gel. And I have so many eyeshadows. I really don't, and so many brown eyeshadows and palettes and stuff. I really don't need to buy a brow powder ever for the rest of my life. So once that is done, I don't think I will have any more brow powder products, and I will not buy any more. Then for the 2010s, I was working on Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton, an item that feels smooth or makes your skin look smooth. And I had my Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum. So I've used that 29 more times for a total of 82 times in this project. there's like literally one use left in here. Like I can't use the pump anymore. I'm going to have to, there's just enough left for me to kind of like pour it out into my hand and use it tonight. So I am calling this prompt and this item done for the purposes of this project, and I will be rolling a new song in for the 2000s. Or the 2010s, sorry. And then for the 2020s, the prompt I'm working on is Pac-Man the Gorillaz, an item you can't get enough of, and that's all of my eyeshadows, but especially like my Clionadh special shades. So I did rearrange some of my single palettes, so now I'm not going to say all of them because some of them are in separate projects and stuff, but all of my Clionadh, this makes me nervous, my Clionadh shadows, round and square pans are in this palette, but I'm only working on these 18 over here. So today I'm actually wearing this shade, Chandelier, on the inner half of my lid. And then I will insert a picture from the look I did with the other shadow that I used this month, which is this green right here called Courtyard, and that green is stunning. It's got like this soup. I mean, it's like a lime, a yellowy lime. It's not like a pure lime, but it's a lighter, like yellowy lime base, and then it's got a pink shift to it. Oh, it's so pretty. So that brings my total number of Clionadh shadows used in this project up to 8 out of 18. So I've still got 10 more to go. I am fine going slow with this one because I just love them, and like, I don't know, they're just so pretty. And I like taking them out and looking at them sometimes too. And I know you all, everybody who has pretty special sparkly eyeshadows, I know you all know exactly what I'm talking about. So now for the 2 new items that I am rolling in to replace the 2 that are rolling out. First, for the 1940s, it is the last song of the decade, Somewhere Over the Rainbow by Judy Garland, a colorful item. And I am picking the Soap Bar by Soap Distillery. It's a small, like, kind of artisanal soap company based out of Chicago. For the most part, they make soap bars with cocktail scents. Like they have a Mai Tai, Long Island iced tea, margarita. But every year for Pride, they do a special soap bar that they donate some of the proceeds to like LGBTQ charities and programs. So this is the one from last year, and it is called Rainbow. And I know you can only see a little bit of it in the box, but it is every color of the rainbow. This smells like lavender and lemongrass. It smells pretty good. So my goal will be to use this soap bar up because I have not of this particular scent, but I have a ton of their soap bars. I haven't used any of them yet because I've been so focused on trying to get like all my Bath and Body Works body washes out that all my other stuff is just sitting there. So I wanted to make sure that I actually like made it a point to bring one of their products in to something. So that is what I'm going to do for that one. And then for the 2010s, the song is Genius by LSD, Sia. Is it Sia or Sia? I don't know. And Diplo and Labyrinth, and it's an item you think is genius. I mean, I don't really know that I think any makeup product or bath care, skincare, beauty product is quote unquote genius, but I thought this was a pretty clever idea. This is from Spongelle. I mean, there's an accent over the E, but I feel like Sponge Gelée sounds weird, so I'm going to call it Spongelle. This is a multi-use body wash infused buffer in the scent Apple Blossom. I mean, the box has peacocks all over it. Come on. But I thought it was clever because it's like a little kind of a loofah-y type thing, but as you might have guessed from the name of it, the shower gel body wash is like infused inside of it, and all you have to do is run it underwater and then use it on your body, and you don't have to buy a separate body wash or anything. This says it's multi-use to exfoliate, cleanse, massage, and nourish. It doesn't, it just says to squeeze out excess water after each use, but it doesn't really give any indication of like how long the scent or body wash that's inside will actually like stick around. So this could be gone next month. My guess is it'll be done with next month because I can't imagine it's gonna last for super duper long, but we'll see. So that is my update for musical panning. I think I decided what I'm gonna do, especially because like I think the 1940s is the only decade where I'm on my last prompt. Like I said, I'm not gonna roll in any of my own songs until I've finished all of Mari's original ones. So for example, if I have the soap bar finished next month, I will just go to the next open prompt instead of finding a song for the 1940s until I get through all of hers, and then I will go through and pick my own songs because like I said, I wanna make sure that I get through all the ones that she did first before I start adding my own. Plus, for a lot of decades, like I'm having a hard time narrowing things down, and I gotta think about it. I gotta bring in like the perfect songs, you know? So that is my update for musical panning. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're staying safe and sane and healthy, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.